Hey folks, so I'm gonna play a short video of a man that if you're black in America, you should know who this is. And this is a mixed audience, so hopefully no one gets lost. But I'll explain who this is at the end of the video after the video plays. But I want you to hear what he says. Pay very close attention. It's an old clip, so the audio's not great. But try to, put your ear close to the speaker and listen to what he's saying. It's very important that you hear this. Okay? All right, here we go. I don't want to talk through it. It's too important for me to stop. I hate when people do that. Stop, go. Sometimes it's necessary. I get it, because you want to explain certain points. I'd like to do that in this video, and maybe I'll do another one and do that. But on this one, I just want to play it through and let you hear exactly what he's saying. Okay?
22 million black victims of Americanism are waking up, and they're gaining a new political consciousness, becoming politically mature. And as they develop this political maturity, they're able to see the recent trends in these political elections. They see that the whites are so evenly divided that every time they vote, the race is so close they have to go back and count the votes all over again. And which means that any block, any minority that has a block of votes that stick together is in a strategic position. Either way you go, that's who gets it. You're in a position to determine who'll go to the White House and who'll stay in the doghouse. You're the one who has that power. You're the one who put the present Democratic administration in Washington, D.C. The whites were evenly divided. It was the fact that you threw 80% of your votes behind the Democrats that put the Democrats in the White House. When you see this, you can see that the Negro vote is the key factor. And despite the fact that you are in a position to be the determining factor, what do you get out of it? The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they brought it up and gotten it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first and they put you last. Because you're a chump. A political chump. In Washington, D.C., in the House of Representatives, there are 257 who are Democrats. Only 177 are Republicans. In the Senate, there are 67 Democrats. Only 33 are Republicans. The party that you bash controls 2/3 of the House of Representatives and the Senate, and still they can't keep their promise to you, because you're a chump. Anytime you throw your weight behind a political party that controls 2/3 of the government, and that party can't keep the promise that it made to you during election time, and you're dumb enough to walk around continuing to identify yourself with that party, you're not only a chump, but you're a traitor to your race.
So, for those who don't know, like I said, if you're black, you should know who that is. The younger kids, they don't care. That doesn't matter to them. Some of them do. Some of your parents told you about this man, but he is a man who was born in Omaha, Nebraska. I think it was 1945. And he was born with the name of Malcolm Little. He later took on the name of El Haj Malik El Shabazz. And he finally took on the name of Malcolm X. He was a member of the Nation of Islam under Elisha Muhammad. And I love and respect this man, not because of his political or religious or spiritual beliefs, not at all. Has nothing to do with it. I respect the man for his heart and what he attempted to do for his people, for our people. Kind of a weird way of going about it, a lot of hate involved, and I know it because I was there and I went that way also. But I woke up. But just to show you, as much as he didn't like a certain people or was against a certain people, he still understood what was going on. It amazes me that we're still stuck in a place playing follow the leader. Most of us don't even, first of all, we say we hate Donald Trump. Most black people love Donald Trump. We've always loved Donald Trump. But because the mainstream media said to hate Donald Trump, we started doing it. Not me, but I voted for Donald Trump in 2016 when I was a liberal. Hello? Because I was stuck in that place also. I was done, cooked. I was stuck. My sons came and opened my eyes, helped my eyes open, and not woke, not the liberal woke. No, my eyes were completely open, like many of us, and many of us are waking up. We have to stop being stuck, people. We have to stop listening to propaganda. We have to stop listening to garbage, to foolishness, to nonsense. Even our leaders, some of our black so-called intellectuals, college professors, judges, lawyers, doctors. I'm ashamed of some of these brothers. Michael Dyson, Roland Martin, grew up listening to you, brother. Switched reels back in the day. Another brother who is one of my hometown homies, D.L. Hughley, grew up probably 5 blocks from you, brother. You brothers are blind and deceived. You just don't know it. You're too smart to be that dumb. You really are. I'm not saying I had an excuse for staying stuck, but I wasn't a journalist, or I didn't study like that. I didn't put my views out there. It was me and my family. You guys are responsible for a lot of people. How can you believe this garbage? Well, you know what? Unless you're a part of it. It's demonic. It is. It's Satan at his best. And you better wake up. You people better wake up. See, I'm getting upset. I didn't want to do that on this video. I wanted to just stay calm, neutral, and keep the peace. But it's upsetting, man. It's troubling. It hurts my heart because I see it. You know, part of being deceived is not knowing. You can't see. You don't know you're being deceived. That's why it's called deception. And millions of us are still in that place. Let's wake up, people. Just step away from the noise for a second. Open your eyes and ears, your gates. Open them up. If you need to, pray. Ask God to help you see. Once your eyes open, you'll be embarrassed that you stayed there so long. I went through it a few years back. It's nothing more liberating than seeing the truth. Really. And we have to step back and get that truth in us, guys. We have to stop. This is the most important election. This is vital. This is do or die. I don't want to go into details, but this is do or die, people. And I'm going to tell you something, black folks, before I go. There's something coming to America that isn't pleasant at all. And you can bet your bottom dollar that you and I will be the first and the worst to get hit by what's coming to America, people. If these people get back in, they got something for you. They got something for us. They do. They don't care nothing about you. They don't love you. They don't even like you. Even the ones that look like you don't like you. They despise you. They look at the neighborhoods in the ghettos of America and they're embarrassed by you. But they won't tell you that because they need you and they know they need you to get what they want, and that's power. So they play to you. They have entertainers, rappers, and people they don't even like get up on stage and woo you because they know you're going to say, oh, they're paying attention to us. They know we're here. They must love us. Let's vote for them. It's trickery, folks. It's elementary school trickery, and we fall for it every single time. Now they've put this retarded woman up in front of you, placating to you, talking about being black, talking black street slang all of a sudden, trying to connect, lying out of her teeth. And instead of us being insulted by this nonsense, we embrace it. We have to stop, folks. We have to do better. Black people, we have to do better. This garbage that we're doing is to our own detriment. They're playing us. Stop allowing it. I'm going to leave you with another clip by the same gentleman, El-Hajj Malik El-Shabazz, known as Malcolm X. Listen to it. It is relevant today. Amen. God bless you. Shalom.
In this crooked game of power politics here in America, the Negro, namely the race problem, integration, civil rights issue, are all nothing but tools used by the whites who call themselves liberals against another group of whites who call themselves conservatives, either to get into power or to retain power. Among whites here in America, the political teams are no longer divided into Democrats and Republicans. The whites who are now struggling for control of the American political throne are divided into liberal and conservative camps. The white liberals from both parties cross party lines to work together toward the same goal, and white conservatives from both parties do likewise. The white liberal differs from the white conservative only in one way. The liberal is more deceitful, more hypocritical than the conservative. Both want power, but the white liberal is the one who has perfected the art of posing as the Negro's friend and benefactor. And by winning the friendship and support of the Negro, the white liberal is able to use the Negro as a pawn or a weapon in this political football game that is constantly raging between the white liberals and the white conservatives. The American Negro is nothing but a political football, and the white liberals control this ball through tricks or tokenism, false promises of integration and civil rights. In this game of deceiving and using the American Negro, the white liberals have complete cooperation of the Negro civil rights leader, who sell our people out for a few crumbs of token recognition, token gains, token progress,